videos have just opened up a new lane for making money online. But the real question is, VO3 or Sora 2 Pro? Because these two latest video models have actually been making tens of millions of views per post, alongside a crazy conversion rate, making tens of thousands of dollars online. Whether that's from promoting your own brand or app to actually getting your own sponsored deals, people are making way too much money using these softwares. So in this video, I'm going to compare side to side Sora 2 Pro and VO3 to see which one does better and which one will make more money if I were to post this online. And the reason why this is so pivotal for online marketing is because first of all, it has extremely low cost, doesn't take much time, and in general, you're skipping revisions, licensing fees, and all the rest, turning a process that usually takes probably weeks to complete and tens of thousands of dollars to shoot a proper ad to literally a couple minutes. And I mean, not even just a character, I mean like a full-blown ad. So let's get straight into it. So as we can see, we are on the MakeUGC dashboard. That's the tool that we're going to be using in today's video. And what we can go ahead and do is just press new project. We'll say YT test for the sake of this video, and in this case also put it in the test. Then we create the project, and then we are met with this screen over here. Now we're going to take a couple simple steps. First of all, we're going to try the product in hand. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Sora 2 model. And in this case, what we do is we switch it over to Sora 2 Pro. This is going to mean it's just going to come out with a better example, essentially. And then we're going to also make sure that we have it in the same aspect ratio, change it to 1080p, and put it on the max amount of time setting. And the reason why I say that is because Sora does have a tendency where it's like going to speak a bit longer than it actually should. So giving it as much time as it possibly has is probably going to be the best thing for it. So there's both pros and cons to these kind of models, right? So this is going to be the product for today's video. What we go ahead and do is click on the images tab over here. And what you can actually do is go, let's say you put in golly.com. You can actually upload the URL to the product, just as simple as it gets essentially, and just put it into here. And it's probably going to take the product. But for the sake of this video, we have maybe a specific image, something that we want to use instead. And in that case, we just go ahead and press save. Now, what I explained in the last video is how we can actually take a mediocre prompt to an extremely good prompt. Now, what we want to do in this case is we're going to go over to ChatGPT. And the reason why we're doing this is because we just want to elevate that prompt just that tiny bit more. Okay, just like that, we've gotten ourselves we've just typed in a simple prompt over here. And then we've actually come back from ChatGPT with two different responses, and then you can just simply see. So I wanted something 12 seconds, roughly the same length, and a couple other things. We can have a look at this one, and in this case, I think this one is going to do a slightly bit better just because of the way it looks than what we say instead of opening the jar. So you can see here, it's already come up with an example, but what we'll do is we'll say, make it a tiny bit shorter just to test it out, just to make sure that it's fully done. And then we have everything we need, pop that back in there, and now we can go ahead and generate just like that. Super easy, only takes 1.5 credits. It's very easy to make. In the meantime, we're going to do the exact same thing but using VO3. So what we'll go ahead and do is press the product in hand feature, and what we can do is again find this section over here. This time we can specify a bit more. If not, it's totally okay. What we do is we upload our product image. We can see what we did in the last couple of videos, and then in this case we put in roughly describe only location for me in a very simple prompt including the girl. Okay, just like that. We just copy that and we paste it here. Now, if you want to just put it as a young woman standing in a bright modern kitchen, that's fine too. But what we're going to do, just for the sake of the video, is we have such a huge selection of avatars that we can actually go ahead and customize. We go to the females over here, and then we just have a good look. There's no one that really suits the specifications that I was looking for in this video. Maybe someone like Lena seems pretty okay. But for now, I'm just going to let this do its own thing. Then all you need to do is wait 1 to 2 minutes, as you can see. And then it's going to come up with 3 images from which you can choose and select the one that you like the most and actually go ahead and process a video out of that in the future. So as we can see, we have the final results here, and we actually did this before. We didn't specify that we needed to have it in her hand. So instead, we have the second versions here. Now these are a bit big, so I think this one is going to be looking the most natural, looks the best in general, and we're just going to go ahead and select that image over there. So there we go, that's the second half. We copy that, then we go back to here, paste this in, boom, just like that, for that second section. So write a little 100-character script promoting the gummies. Very simple prompt. It should come up with something very easy. You can always customize this, make it a bit better, and so on. And then we'll just fill it into this section over here. In the meantime, we can actually look at some voices that you may want to use.
Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC. We are excited to collaborate with you on your
So I feel like that would be a good one. And you can also have a look at all the different languages that you can use. So I like Mira in this case. Let's have a look at some others.
Hi there, welcome to Make.
So I like Mira. We're going to stick with Mira instead. And then we just press save and continue. We go back to here, and then we just copy this, and then we'll paste it back into here. And then we can go ahead and generate the video for only half a credit. So this one is a bit more economical, but in general, you're going to get pretty decent results from this regardless. Now we just wait, and then we see how the final results will turn out. So with that being said, these are the 2 final results. So as you can see, it's literally been a couple minutes and it's all done and ready. So we can have a look at the VO3 version.
These Gully Superfruit gummies taste great and keep my skin glowing. You'll love them so much today.
So you can see it's actually got a bit of dynamic kind of movement here. You can see the gummies, this kind of stuff, and the actual text looks pretty good, solid. And you've also got a pan down, which is okay. But in general, VO3 doesn't really make it for me. I mean, I've had better results in the past with this exact kind of structuring as well. So I'm going to show you that real quick. You can see these are done VO3 as well.
In emergencies, its sturdy build can help you block or deter threats safely.
But in general, there's not a lot of dynamic parts to these kind of videos.
This bottle keeps you hydrated more easily and stays practical for every day.
So for me, I don't really like VO3 as much. Now we can have a look at the Sora 2 version.
Morning vitamins never tasted this good. One little gummy and I'm set. Gully Superfruits. Beauty and wellness in a bite.
So it's literally a full-blown ad. Like, this is as good as it gets. And in my opinion, that's why Sora 2 Pro will always be the winner. You can see just in general, she's actually eating it. It's a dynamic script. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more going on in the image. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot more aesthetic. She's got the kettle pouring as well. And then at the end, even having a product kind of end page is extremely impressive with a software like this. So with that being said, I think we've got a pretty clear winner. And if you're not really happy with the result, we've got an amazing feature here that you can simply go ahead and remix it. You'll have all the same settings, everything included, and you can just change it up ever so slightly to make sure that you've got that exact version that you want. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. So if you're interested and you find this product cool, you think it can help with your own e-commerce brand or whatever you may be working on, even making your own AI avatar that then get sponsors with and actually work for brands like these, whatever it may be, go ahead, sign up to MakeUGC and go test this out, because this is really a product for the future. With that being said, hope to see you on the inside.